Burger Wagtails versus Boys United 2. Field 3, Boys United 1 versus LJ Creek.
And the action continues here on Field 4. We have had a very slight change of schedule. We now have the open men's competition still. We have the Darkies Connections taking on CQ Murri Binders. Alex Durrani, it is a privilege to have your company. And speaking of company, I have got Donald Duck Malone up in the scaffold with me today. Donald, so great to have you back for another year of Murri Carnival.
Happy to be here and happy to call the game with you, Alex, and can't wait to a good, hard game because we've got top of the table clash here and looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we've got, this will be the last round game that all of the men will play before a short break in the day, and then the top 16 will be selected and they will start playing from 12:30. So we'll obviously have top of the table take on 16, 2-15, 3-14 and etc. But at the moment we have Darkies Connections in position 3 on the ladder with 10 points. They won both of their games yesterday. And of course CQ Murri Binda 6 on the ladder, also on 10 points after winning both of their games yesterday. So we are in for a big clash. Both of these teams should progress to top 16. But of course, it is Murri Carnival and anything is possible. So it looks like the Darkies Connections will get us started. And I expect this will be an extremely physical game. They'll go out the back, but they've earned themselves a penalty there.
No good start to the game to the Darkies. Get that early penalty in their own half, so hopefully they capitalise on that.
And I mean, you've been around the game long enough and played enough carnivals. It's day 2, game 3 for them, so they've had a rest yesterday. How do you think those bodies have pulled up and are feeling?
Definitely be sore, but I think it's just mind over matter and got to get on with the job. And
yep,
they all know about that. They've been playing carnivals for a bit, so
absolutely not their first rodeo.
No,
but here we go, Keon Saunders. Saunders was a star in yesterday's game. He scored a try.
Funny that I used to be a teacher out of Himbayumba. He used to be one of my students.
Shut up. Oh,
Keon Saunders, yeah.
This is Murri Carnival, eh? Watching the little ones grow up and now they're all these rugby league deadly stars. Speaking of stars, so they shift out wide to Tremaine. Still going, they'll try it back inside now. Kicks on, there he is, the big number 10, that's Lee. He was a unit yesterday, he's lost it though. Very close to the line as well. Bit of a try saver there, I'd say, the defensive effort from CQ Murri Binders. We could have seen some very early points.
Yeah, we could have. It was a good X-play from Coggill into Lee, but good defence by CQ Murri Binders.
I tell you what though, you watch that Lachlan Lee in the number 10 jumper. He was an absolute unit yesterday. Like it makes sense that we're out here at Albany Crushers because he was crushing Murray's yesterday. But the fact that they're still going today beats me. But of course, if these teams progress to quarterfinals, we might also see them on day 3. So here we go. CQ Murri Binder's got a break there through Osimo. The number 5, bit of work to do now. First time they've had the ball in this half, 25-minute halves, a quick 5-minute break and absolutely no stoppages throughout the game. So absolutely everything riding on these games. But that is the beauty of the Murri Carnival. And it's the biggest one yet as well this year. It just seems to get bigger and bigger every year, which is just so good to see. So almost at halfway now is Alda in the 12, numbers right and left. They'll play the short side, and there is a kick from the half-back Pabai. The chase is on, but he's done extremely well there to collect. Their fullback there, bit of pressure there. They put the chase on early, the CQ Murri Binders.
Yeah, the fullback from Darkies Connections had that covered pretty easy, and they deserved good run by number 22 in Dominic. Earned a penalty for his side, so it's a second penalty in their own half, so they're making easy meters, making it hard for the CQ Murri Binders.
almost a carbon copy of where the first penalty was as well, only moments ago. It's almost the same position. There's Saunders again, the young student of Utah. But look at him now, all grown up.
Yes.
Next is Lee in the firing line. Lee finds an offload. It's intercepted, though. CQ Murri Binders. That was their lock, Tanner. Asking him to get off. They've done it. We've got a few interchanges now. CQ Murri Binders working to get out of their own half. Almost at halfway through Alder again. Open side. Tucky. Solid 12-metre run from him. Still going. 15 now, almost at 20.
Nice yards.
Huge post-contact meters there. All right, they've got numbers left and right, and he's absolutely crunched. That was Josh Tanner again. Plays the ball quick. 10 metres out. It's with the hooker. Outside numbers are there, but unfortunately no bodies. That is a huge call.
6 to go. Oh.
6 to go. Penalty earned.
Is it a penalty or scrum? No, I think it was a knock-on by the...
I thought that the
Connection
CQ Murri
team.
Binders knocked it. So they must have touched it in there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
All right, so there was a touch in there, which is a very dangerous place to touch the ball and not connect. CQ Murri Binders, they had numbers out to the right and the overlap was there, but Darkies Connection tried to intercept and failed. So you're right, we will see the scrum pack, and it's CQ Murri Binders' ball. Out to Jaconia. Jaconia almost through. He's close. This is the closest CQ Murri Binders have been after a couple of penalties earned. It's with Lawton. Lawton close. Plays the ball. 10 metres out now. Shifting out the back. It's Arms. Numbers are there. There's a little bit of an overlap, but he's taken down from Saunders. Still haven't made too many metres forward. A bit of a fumble and a pass out the back. Oh, and Tanner
Nice
is brought to ground. Little dummy show and go.
Oh, knock on.
And he's lost it on the line. That was a huge defensive set.
Definitely huge defence.
From Darkies Connection, they've done incredibly well there. CQ Murri Binders had so many opportunities there to score, but the defensive effort just meant they really weren't making any metres. So Darkies Connection now have a very good opportunity out of their own half. Bit of work to do. Wrapped, though, from Tanner for CQ Murri Binders. They're going to do everything they can to stop the yardage, but it's going to be hard with runs like that. Set up to the left. Playing short into Cody Payne. Well over halfway now. Payne plays the ball. At the back, there's numbers there. The tackle sends the ball loose. Aldridge has taken it. Aldridge in the middle of St Murray's, working to the left. And this will be last. It wasn't touched, so it's not 6 again. They'll be looking for a kick. No kick, so they'll settle there and we'll have a change of ball. Not a bad place, I don't think, to have a change. I mean, not great, but...
I think there'd been miscommunication with the halves. Didn't know what number or tackle it was. They could have got a kick away and put themselves in a bit of better position. Now they're starting on the 50-metre line, so early days. No one's scored yet, so
yeah, they definitely could have earned themselves another 20, but I think they might have thought that in the whole fumble that maybe CQ Murri Binders touched it, and I think they were hoping for 6 again, but of course it was 5th and last. But here we go, Stan Banu, the number 25. He's made an appearance for the Binders. And they'll go through their forward pack through the hands of Andrews. Andrews gets them very close to the 40. The 30, sorry. Little chip, an early chip as well. The chase is on, but it's taken nicely from Aldridge. Aldridge's got the chase there. And he's 5 metres out from their own line. Deep in their own half are the Darkies Connections. Almost 10 minutes in, no points have scored. I think it just shows how equally matched these teams are. Got numbers left and right. They'll play the short side. CQ Murri Binda certainly responding with the same defensive effort that was put on them just minutes earlier down this end. Open side. Finds George. George pushed back by a wall of Binders. And this is last. Will they get to the kick? Yes, they will. No, they won't.
Brendan George just gave him a bit of facial massage and ill discipline from the Darkie Connections side, especially only 40 metres out of on his own line. So he'd be disappointed with that young Brendan George.
Huge. I love a facial massage, but the men and women in pink do not. But that's huge. That's the second time they haven't made it to their kick. And look where they are. 35 metres out is where they'll play it. This is a great opportunity now that the CQ Murri Binders have because of what you said, it's ill-discipline.
Yeah, same again, same
and
person.
Again. Murri need to calm down.
If you're smart, you'd probably run back at him and see if he goes again. And
honestly, there's a Murri Carnival though. You sort of have to play to the cheek. There we go. All right, he just needs to get off and get back into the line, which he's doing at a marker. So just got to keep that discipline up. Like they've got to remember that they're almost top of the table now. They can't make mistakes like this. So tucky now for CQ Binders. It's getting heated out there. They'll play back towards the sticks. They've got numbers there. Jaramali Casters. Casters still going. Casters about 2 metres out now.
Go right.
We can hear them yelling, go right, but they've chosen to go left. Short side, out the back,
dummy.
And he's through from a dummy from Marcus Tanner, the 5'8", and that will be the first points put on here on field 4. Huge, and that came off the back of a penalty, which is generally how it happens, but Donnie, here's the...
You see it here, pass from dummy half, just simple block play, and Tanner with the show and go, went straight through. The Darkies Connections just fell for the big don't argue dummy the dummy. So it was ill discipline from the Darkies Connections that cost them a 4-pointer. So I just think they need to regather and get back into the grind of footy because for the first 5 minutes they're going set for set.
I thought, yeah, when we first matched up, I mean, these teams are so close on the ladder. We knew it was going to be a big clash, but those 2 penalties are just so costly. And, you know, at this point in the carnival, you sort of need to get that out of your system. The slapping and the silly and the back.
It was a matter of time that points are going to get put on because they had pretty much 3 sets on their line. And the modern game, you can't do that, so they just cost themselves 4 points and conversion. Yes, added 2 more points. So
here it is again, though, the deadly choices replay. First points on, goes through the hands, a beautiful block. Who was that? The runner there, Dion Fitzgerald, blocked for Tanner to go through in that 6 jumper. So conversion successful. That was from the boot of Major. So that'll take CQ Murri Binders to a 6-point lead now over Darkies Connection, who are still looking to get on the board. The clock is ticking down. 25-minute halves. So still plenty of game time in this first half. But in the style of carnivals, you really need to go tit for tat and try for try. You really can't afford to let a team get away from you because then it gets too difficult to regain them. So CQ Murri Binders, 6 points under the belt. Short side. Jaramali Casters.
good meters.
There's the kick. It's a huge kick. The chase is on, but it's gathered nicely. And Darkies Connection will have the first opportunity with ball in hand since points were put on them. So looking to regather now through Hendricks. A little bit of a tussle now. They'll just go one out. He's got support runners there. He couldn't quite get that offload. If he did, I think we might have seen a bit of a foot race. Through the middle, Dempsey now. Binda's pushing him back. He's done well. Almost negative meters there. But Cody Payne follows his friend up, and the kick will come off the boot of Peace. Chases on, but it's collected nicely. And the Binders, through the fullback of Jaden Mann, will go first, and they're awfully quick with Wassamo.
Nice run by Marley Wassamo.
He's quick, eh? That's the thing with this team. You really can't give them an inch or they'll take a mile in terms of their speed.
100%.
It's the biggest letdown I think we've seen from teams is just allowing the player to come to you. And when you've got CQ Binders, you really can't. I mean, Isaiah Broom just made 10 metres off that run. But I love this. That's strong.
Oh, nice torpedo bomb.
He sent that one into orbit, and he's done well, Noah, to catch that. And the foot race, the chase is on, taken to ground.
What a take by Noah. Didn't look like he was going to drop that ball at all. He had him covered. It was a monster of a bomb.
It was huge, literally into orbit, and he somehow got under it and earned himself 20 metres as well. That's everything you want in a fullback.
Ooh.
It's getting physical out here. That was Dominic for the Darkies. Lost a boot in the way. Now it's Saunders. Saunders running across, finds an offload. We've got an overlap. The kick has come from the foot of Masterson. And somehow, Trey Mates has found the line back to, I believe, Saunderson. Huge.
It is. What a play.
From where they started to where they finished over that white line, a beautiful chip in the middle of that as well. That's all class from the Darkies connection.
Here we see it here on the Daily Choices replay. I think there's a try scorer, Keon, number 14. Skips across a couple of players. Earned his team an overlap and a nice little grubble through for number 20 for the Darkies. Nice pick-up. Shrugged away two defenders. The man that started it finished it. Keon Saunders. What a play.
Did that one for you, Mr. Malone. No, he's tricky. He's sneaky. You got to watch him. But how's that for determination too and just grit? Of he started at halfway is when he ran across the field.
Skipped across, earned himself.
And earned himself a try as well. That's huge. That's a huge play. And look, this is very similar to what we saw from the Darkies yesterday, as we see conversion successful, but just once again,
determination, didn't give up at all. See, crossed, skips, tip on, dummy, kick, and number 20 in Spray.
Yeah, Trey Main, Spry. Bit of individual brilliance from him though. Like the chip off the foot of Masterson was exactly that, a masterclass.
And it wasn't an easy pickup either.
Not easy at all. How he's done that, there were an overlap of defenders. The CQ Binders were everywhere. And we, just like that, have an absolute contest on our hand. We are all tied up at 6-all. That was a huge pass, but he's done well to collect it. And Josh Tanner goes bounce. Darkies will play the short side. They've got 6 points to the name now. They'll be looking for more. That was Jet Spence in the 18. Working back towards the sticks.
Murri Carnival footy. It all seems like the CQ Murri Binders were on top. Tides turn just like that.
All right, the kick is on. The bounce is in. Oh, and the CQ Binda, Anastar Tamoy has done incredibly well. They had chasers there. And I think this might be the point of difference with the Darkies connection is their kicking game. This might be what sets them apart if they've got chasers like that after every kick. It's been very strategic.
Yes.
They haven't got to, obviously, all their kicks, but the one they do, it makes them look very dangerous. but Broome takes them to their own 40. Binders haven't had ball in hand for quite some time, so Josh Tanner edging closer now. Looks like they've got the kick. It goes very high. Once again, needs to go 10. It does, and Logan Aldridge is there to take it for his team. And that was an absolute rib rattler from Alder.
What a tackle.
Only at Murri Carnivals you just see Murrays run at each other, eh? That's one of the best things of the year. Huge contact there. Toby wraps, or comes in to wrap. But Alder again. That number 12, Rakeem Alder in that 12, he's been in 3 tackles now. He loves that contact, eh? He did that first absolute bone shuttler.
Even that number 7, we're having words, and he come from a fair distance to get in that last tackle.
Yeah, he's run from he pretty much came off the bench onto the field just to have a hitter. But that's good as long as it's clean. We don't mind it.
As long as it's illegal.
Speaking of clean, that was not. So earned themselves a penalty there.
And especially late in the tackle count too. Bit of ill discipline.
That's where we see it though.
Too, so.
And that's where we've seen most of the penalties are on 4th or 5th.
6 all. You reckon you take the 2 points or? No,
they're going to take it. You know what? If I had Lachlan Lee, who I've just seen has come back on, I would take it. Not the 2. I'd go for it. He is an absolute weapon. But this is arguably one of the biggest defensive sets that the Binders need. There he is, the number 10. That's Lee.
He just does his job. He's reliable.
I love a prop who does their job. Couldn't be me.
Oh, what a ball.
Oh, and what a ball indeed.
Coggill.
An absolute cutout to find that right edge. And that will be the next points put on, and what came from a penalty.
They knew I would have took the 2, but they must have seen something that I didn't see.
I don't know. This is what they call black magic, Donald.
They come down the short side. Spoke about Lee before. Just doing his job, hitting it up for the Darkies. Come to the right, into the hands with their 5'8" Coggill. And it was just a nice, beautiful cutout ball to number...
It was Jet Spence in the 18.
Number 18.
Just a floater too, it's got paid actor, that ball, the way it was just floating through the air, and Jet Spence is just there to collect it. A couple of them probably could have taken it, but I like that Tremaine Spry just sort of stepped back and let Spence take it.
And you come back to with Lee laying the platform, a quick play of the ball, and coming down the short side, creating a 3-on-2. And it was just the didn't go for the short ball, went for the nice long ball out to the wing.
That's huge, and it's the risk you take too when you have the opportunity of going for 2. But now they have a potential.
I thought you were going to
6.
say a risky throw on the long ball, especially with number 1 rule: don't throw long balls around black people. See from the night.
Oh, he's done it. Speaking of long balls, that went right through and over the posts.
Here we go, the early choice of replay here. Coming down the short side with Coggill. Coggill's eyes up footy, and the defenders thought he was going to go short, then last minute just cut out ball to the winger. Unbelievable try.
So, Donald, would you say that was a deadly choice to make?
That was a deadly choice to make.
Earned themselves another 6, taking their lead to 12 now, so 12 points over 6. Siki Murray Binders might be going for a short ball here, or at least one very far to the edge. Oh, the bounce is there, and somehow Zachary Masterson has been able to collect what was a very awkward bounce. Here we go, we've got a foot race on, taking him down though. That was Waters. Waters plays the ball short of halfway. They've got numbers. There's a big bopper.
Who do you reckon that is?
Oh, which one is that
That's
one?
Your man,
It's Lee. Lachlan Lee plays the ball. There's the kick. And the catch is perfection. It's funny, generally I gravitate towards the props because obviously I used to be one myself, but the backs as well and the spine, I mean, it's really hard to pick pieces of this team that don't work well. Either team. They've got players in positions that need to be there. And
100%.
And speaking of, look at this one. The number 3, Taki Taki, he's been exceptional as well in the centres for his team. Playing the short side now to Tamoy. Tamoy brought down. They're asking for a penalty. They're not going to get one, but they are going to be able to go back a couple of metres to play the ball. At the left finds Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald still making metres with about 3 of the Darkies on him. They'll be looking for a kick here. This is last. A bit of a funky ball. And he's lost it. So didn't get to their kick. It'll be a changeover anyway, and we'll see them play the ball about 25 out from their own line.
CQ Murri Binda's be disappointed with that last tackle opportunity. Just didn't execute the pass. Just to put himself in a great position. But
yeah, I'm not sure where their halves were in that position. I mean, they should generally be first receiver when a kick is coming, but
Josh Tanner.
Josh Tanner's jumped in, yeah, in that 13 position, and bit of a wayward ball, but again, yeah, Darkies connections coming.
He used to be an old half back. He's around my age, so he's playing the forwards these days.
He's not 50 yet, is he? We'll have to get age check for these boys. No. All right, halftime hooter, but late hit up at the back. Last opportunity for this half, and it looks like it'll settle with Jaconia. So that'll take us into halftime here on field 4. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more action in the second half between Darkies Connection and CQ Murri. Live action continuing here on field 4 between the Darkies Connection and CQ Murri Binda's. Halftime let us in with a scoreline of 12 points to 6, 2 tries to 1. Alex Durrani, Donald Malone. Donald, what a first half that was.
Yeah, it was a good half of footy from both teams. Looking forward to the second half.
What are you expecting? So obviously Darkies have the 6-point lead, but CQ Binda's looked really strong there.
They're going tit for tat, so sort of haven't got a real gauge on who's on top yet, but yeah, we'll find out in the second half.
We will indeed. There were certainly a few penalties handed out, and I saw in that tackle Alder again in that 12 jumper. There's certainly some form of chat up there. I'd love to mic up a player and listen in myself, but we'll see if it all comes out in the wash or if it comes out with points instead. So CQ Murri Binda's.
Oh.
Huge contact there. Met from the arm of Dempsey. They'll go for the kick.
40-20? 40-20.
Huge!
What a
that
kick.
Was huge.
By Marcus Tanner.
And the first I have seen personally in the competition this year.
And he didn't have much field position too, because he's only 15 metres in from touch. And he found touch. What a kick.
What a kick. All right, this is the best they've looked. Alder's there, the number 12. Puts a bit of a spin on. But of course, Lee is there to put him to ground. Binda's playing that short side. He's done well there to hold on to that. That's Lawton. They'll be looking to strike first in this second half.
Josh Tanner hitting it up.
Bit of a show and go from Tanner, 10 metres out. They'll play back through the back again. And a short ball to Lawton. Lawton is absolutely shut down. This is last. A dummy. Show and go. He will ground that.
From the hooker, Tristan Butcher.
A huge play from what came from a 40-20. The first of the Carnival, but Deadly Choices replay. Here it is.
Butcher from dummy half just went for the show and go, and the Darkies Connections were just asleep on their line. I'm sure they just pushed left, assuming Butcher was going to pass it to their half, but he just went himself with the show and go, and he earned his teamer 4 points. So in this first couple of minutes, CQ Murri Bindas are on top. Just comes back with Tanner kicking that 40-20, and that was just in the first set of the game. went 100 metres.
Huge.
Good effort.
Like there's, obviously there's teams who like to send shots or warning signals, but how is that a 40-20 in a try? That's the biggest warning signal if I've seen one of what's to come.
As a coach, as a teammate, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Nah, that's huge. That's a huge way to start literally minutes of this game.
And he looks like a young boy too, so it's only going to give him confidence.
Oh, a 40-20 will absolutely do that. Throw that on your resume. Kick is there. And conversion successful. We are all tied up here on field 4 between Darkies Connection and CQ Murri Binda's 2 converted tries each way.
Like you spoke about it just before the game, both teams won 3 games each yesterday, and they're giving us a sensational game here today.
And on a Saturday too, we can see the crowds building. And of course, this is sponsored by, we've got many sponsors, and as I say that, we'll return to those momentarily because the action on field 4
Good contact by number 10.
is only increasing. CQ Murri Binda's 2 tries under the belt. That's Tanner. Tanner plays the ball out the back. Huge contact there from Anal. Terrence will play it. They're well over halfway now. They've got the pace here. Looking for an offload, but he'll settle there. And this will be last, so they'll need the kick. Here it comes. It needs to be a quick one. Torpedo again! And Marcus Tanner, take a bow. His kicking game has been out of this world.
The penalties for contact after the kick with the legs. But that kick was a monster of a kick.
Huge. It's funny, I didn't even see the late contact because I was so transfixed
on
the ball. And the fact that they've lost it because it was the torpedo. But me and I think it was Tully was talking about it yesterday, how it can be so challenging though, that late tackle
Yes.
on kickers, because more often than not, you've committed, and how are you going to stop 100 kilos of your
100%.
body weight?
Yeah.
But they've earned it anyway. Look, they're probably going to finish here because of the drop ball, but they've earned themselves a penalty instead. CQ Binda with a wide ball now, steps back in through Taki. And Taki's found the line. I'm going to run out of superlatives in this game because we've started with a 40-20 a try, and there is another one awarded to Dario Taki in the 3 jumper.
Here we got the Daily Choices replay. Butcher. Nice block play into Taki, and wasn't easy. He ran over about 3 or 4 players. Strong by the centre. Unbelievable try that was.
Huge, but I think it showed the quality of the spine they had as well. I mean, obviously it started with Butcher, the skipper. It went to Pabai and also Tanner, so it literally touched all their playmakers before it found its way to Dario. And Dario has put it down. And for the first time in this game, the CQ Murri Bindas have taken the lead.
I don't think the Darkies Connections had the ball yet in the second half.
No, you're right. That would have been the first time that they did, and they have unfortunately lost it. But I mean, if you're what are your tactics for receiving a torpedo? Like, what for you? What changes
for receiving it?
Yeah,
just try and get under the ball as much as you can, and luck, I suppose.
That's it. You pray to them ancestors. They help a brother out. No, I don't envy them. It's tricky, especially when you've got the
especially
whole
these
line.
days too. Like, they put it so high in the sky. I don't know if that ball's got healing and all.
Yeah, but the kicking game has just only as I say that, the kicking game continues. No, it won't. So conversion unsuccessful. But the Darkies Connection, the CQ Murri Bindas still have the 4-point lead over Darkies Connection.
Here we go, the replay here. It was just cut up ball to, what's his ticky? Tikiaki. Yeah. No, strong play by Tikiaki. I think he just determined it and wanted to get over the line more than the players. So it was good. Good try. Oh, offside.
And this has gone from bad to worse for Darkies Connection. Straight off the kickoff, they were too keen. As Bo De La Cruz would say, too much curry on that one. And it was. They went for the short ball. The chasers were on, but just were not onside. So this is certainly not a restart that CQ Murri Binda's probably needed.
And I think they didn't need to do that. It's only been 13 minutes into the first half. A kick-off back to 40 metres down the sideline would have been better than a little short kick-off and getting a penalty and hurting their team now defending on the 30.
Exactly. I mean, that's the risky run when it goes short anyway, because what were the chances that your team would be able to beat your opponent at it anyway, and you'd still end up on the 50. So here we are, though. This is the best that they have been playing. They have really switched on in this second half. The Murri Bindas, that's a now. He goes down about 10 metres out. They'll play the left side. Out the back through Tanner. Tanner finds Tanner. Tanner still going. There's a few Tanners in this team. I imagine family indeed. The kick is in. A bit of a bounce. Work to do here for the Darkies, and he's done very well. Under pressure, under duress to get out of his own try line.
Big fall off the back fence.
Right off the back fence. You love it, don't you? Oh, that's what Murri Carnival was all about. You wind them springs up and let them go. Bit of space now. Here we go. Darkies Connection in some open waters. That was Dodd. Dodd plays the ball on their own 40. There's the kick. If it was any more to the right, he might have been edging towards a 40-20. But Jaden Mann has some work to do. One-on-one, taken down from the half. Pierce straight from marker, and we could be on here with early points. That is a huge call.
That was unlucky, I think.
So what I thought he took...
Oh, now a bit of ill discipline with a bit of back chat.
Ref
there.
is saying that the Darkies Connection have dropped it, and obviously back chat as well, have earned themselves a penalty. So we'll have kick for touch, and what I was anticipating to be a Darkies Connection try through Garland Peace is now penalty kick out and CQ Murri Binda ball.
From going to a good kick into a corner with a good chase, then earning himself a knock on, turns out to be a penalty.
You know what the biggest thing for these Murrays they need is duct tape on the mouth. I tell you what, they have been their own worst enemy. The Darkies have been giving away penalties that are just so unnecessary, and it just comes down to ill discipline. They're a very strong team. They are actually ranked above CQ Murri Bindas right now on the ladder. They just need to regather themselves, because right now it is CQ Murri Binda all the way.
They're definitely on top, like you said. And they're only 6 points from taking the lead, so...
It's one converted try is in it. So the kick is there, bit of an easier one to catch, and Noah will take that nicely, but met with some very strong contact. CQ Murri Bindas will certainly be looking to force an error, because this is some great field position. Darkies Connection certainly have not had a lot of possession in this half. So shifting out to the right side. He might have found a space here. No, that was Dodd. Sorry, that was Aldridge, the number 2. Here we go. They've started to pick up their momentum and pace now. CQ Binda a little slow off the line. There's Payne. Looking for a strip, but they won't find one. Payne has the ball security. This is last. So the kick is there. Right over the top. There's players there. The bounce is on. And a collision on the try line.
Well, that's a bit unlucky. I thought the Darkies Connection touched that out. So ref's closer than me. I'm sitting up here in the commentary box. So.
Huge call. Again, a lot of calls here. Oh, here it is. How good's that? The deadly choices replay in the corner. I think you're right, actually. I feel that there could have been a Darkies hand in there. I mean, there was Darkies touching it in there, but Darkies connection. But here we go, opportunity for Darkies connection now. Needs to go 10, but it doesn't. So penalty awarded. Darkies connection. It has been.
And that's a coach killer. You're on top. Give your team, kick it downfield, earn them about 40 metres and defend it.
It's one defensive set versus what now could be a try. It's a defensive set either way, but when you actually drop it a bit more than 10 metres, obviously you've got a lot more time.
Oh.
Very quick balls. Pass here. Almost intercepted from the Binders. Momentum here. Both teams are adding their own commentary on the sideline as well.
Oh,
shift out to the right. There's numbers there. There's an overlap. Will he need it? No, he won't.
Nice try by Jermaine.
Tremaine Spry, number 20, will put the next points down for Darkies connection. And just like that, with only 11 minutes to go, we are all squared up on field 4.
Here we see on the Daily Choices replay. The ball goes to Coghill. Coghill, nice cutout ball to Jermaine. Bit of show and go. He could have tipped it onto his winger, but he went himself. Too strong, Jermaine. Nice try by the Darkies connections. And then puts them at 16 all with a conversion to come.
It's funny, often you wave away the 2 points, but when it comes to Carnival footy, these extras are critical. This is what could be the difference between a win, a draw, and a loss for the Darkies.
And it'll be, like I said, like I mentioned just before, with that short dropout, they've got to earn themselves a 30, 40 metre dropout instead of a 10 metre tap on their own line, just to make it a little bit harder for them and earn it a little bit more. So,
but it's a gamble
they take these days. So
it's a lot more common.
It is.
I feel like it's the lazy way out in a way. So conversion unsuccessful, but yeah, that's what we were saying. It's almost. I don't think the gamble's worth it in the end, because how many times have your players actually been able to regain the ball?
Statistic-wise, I've seen that a short kickoff, the attacking team gets the ball back more than the defence.
Yeah.
So I see where they're coming from.
You get it, but it's like, at what point, Duck, do we just say, boot it?
Maybe if you're behind, not if you're in front.
No, that's the thing. It's been such a close game, and they were. When they made that decision, they already had the lead. But here we go, Darkies connection, bit of a show and go. How deadly. We can see a little touch, little T-runner coming off, and they've been doing an incredible job. All of the staff and volunteers across the Murri Carnival making events like this possible. Darkies connection. So conversion unsuccessful means we are all squared up here on field 4, and the clock ticks down. Less than 10. The ball is with the lead. A couple more before they'll be chasing a kick out to that right edge and far out. Tristan Burns, absolute black magic in the way that he's caught that. Straight from dummy, the chip's in. Somehow manages to stay in. That's Tremaine Spry. And Tremaine Spry, the try scorer from just moments ago. Some individual brilliance down this right side with a kick, steps out, comes back in.
Ran behind his own player.
And a Shepherd. That's something we don't see very often.
No, you don't.
Not anymore, anyway.
What do you do, Alex? 2 points or go for the try?
You take the 2.
I'm taking the 2.
I'd take 2. I'd take anything I can get. At this point.
Take your time.
Yeah, you take 2 and
earn your team a rest.
You've got 8 minutes.
And you're going to hit the front.
How long you take this kick? Your 8-minute kick here,
yes.
Eh? Longest kick time you've ever seen. But you would, like in this position where it is squared up.
It's a no-brainer.
No, you would. That's it. Because this could be it. This could be the difference. This could be the winning kick. This is absolutely
come back before
everything.
With Jermaine Spry coming in the sideline. It was good eyes up footy. Nice chip. Regathered the ball. And just the last pass just slipped out of his hands. Would have been a good individual try assist.
It would, to himself. And just like that, the Darkies Connection have retaken the lead here on field 4. CQ Murri Binda's trailing by 2 after penalty kick was awarded. Huge. These are huge. These moments here, just over 5 minutes to go. This is the Murri Carnival, day 2 of the Opens men's competition. We will have the beginning of the top 16 kicking off at 12:30. So this will be the last round game, but I can almost guarantee that both of these teams should make the top 16 and be playing later in the day until, of course, at 4:15 we have 4 quarterfinals where 8 become 4.
Coggill.
And here we are.
Nice moves by Coggill.
Coggill, the number 6 for Darkies. They're not done yet.
Earned his team a good 15 metres.
Marcus Spence, the CQ Murri Binders, a little bit slow off their line, letting them come to them. Out the back, they've got the numbers, but the ball has gone loose. It's gone backwards, though, so it'll be play on.
Back. I'm not the ref.
I was saying that the ball in the ref's eyes has gone backwards, Donald. Not the trajectory and the fact that it may have been going towards the opposing line, but this is last either way. They were on a bit of a roll on that left edge, and they still might be so flat that it has gone forward.
It was a forward pass because I was right in line with that pass, so good call by the referee.
Huge. We've seen quite a few forward passes. I've got to say that's probably the biggest error we've seen in the comp, but I think it's because Murray's being too quick. So when they're coming, they're too quick off the mark, and the ball will go forward.
And the Darkies Connections, they're on top. There's no need to offload that pass. Just get to your tackles, get to the 5th and kick it to the corner.
A settle would have been beautiful.
Yes.
Exactly. Just a kick on 5th. Sometimes there's no need when you've got to come. Well, I guess that's sometimes the bigger thing, is that you just have to be comfortable being 2 points ahead.
And there's only 4.5 minutes to go.
All right, CQ Murri Binders in a great position. Josh Tanner, the lock, will play the ball. 25 out, playing the short side through Tanner. Intercept, but yes, it was knocked on.
Oh. A bit unlucky, I think. I'm not sure if there's any hands in there.
You thought it hit his body.
Yeah, I thought it hit his body, yeah. Hear the replay
how
here.
good's this? All right, we'll go up to the bunker with Alex and Donald.
He braced himself.
Yeah, no comment.
No comment.
But this is a thing, though. It's
touch and go.
It's the wrong call, but also important for folks at home to remember, and everyone, is that our refs are doing everything just in their eyesight. They don't get a bunker. They don't get the replays like we're afforded.
And they are doing a tremendous job.
They're doing such a great job. I certainly wouldn't be...
I take my hat off to them.
Oh, good ways. I wouldn't want to be on the field officiating 26 Murrays. Like, that's literally my worst nightmare. Just being up here in the commentary box is enough. Like, it's close enough to my mob.
And their supporters.
Exactly, right? All right, so CQ Binders, look, from what an error probably shouldn't have been their way, they have received the ball, regained the ball back, and they're close. This is the closest they've been. Tanner takes it himself. Strong defense, though, from Darkies. Stop him. They know that this could mean everything if CQ get in now with a try. A late offload, but no.
What was he calling? Oh. No, he's called held.
He's called held. And he's passed it off. It's been held, yeah.
5th and last.
That's what I thought. I was like, when you said, what's he calling? I was like, isn't he calling that? That's, That has been an absolute mess of Murray's pretty much on that try line. Defensive efforts, though, from Darkies Connection are desperate. It's desperation at this point, and it's desperation that's forced the knock-on from Darkies Connection, meaning they have another defensive set that they need to work on. Less than 2 minutes to go. They might not have Well, if they work hard here, they'll get themselves maybe one more attacking set in this half. Unless the Binda's going to score. And a little pass from the Bindas, and he's taken it to touch. Jaden Mann was so close, but the white line is something you cannot flirt with, and he was dangling those ankles out there, and Darkies, with that desperation and pressure, have taken him well into touch and regained the ball back at a time that they certainly needed it.
It was nice scramble defence sliding in from the Darkies connection. Unlucky for the CQ Bindas.
Huge. So this could be most likely, unless there's a big upset, the final set we see, and somehow Darkies connection have bounced out of that.
That's good run by Waters. Nice strong run.
Huge run. With half of the defensive of Binda's on him. Here's another huge run. I love this. Defender's back. The clock is ticking down. Less than a minute to go. Can they run the clock out? There is 2 points in it. This will mean Darkies connection continue their winning streak. And there it is again. The chat from Darkies. Something you cannot do to the men and officials in pink.
That's a cage killer.
That's about the third or fourth one for back chat that they've had. I don't know if these teams do kangaroo court.
2 points.
But I would be taking these Murrays to kangaroo court. Every one of them that back chatted and earned themselves penalties.
It's full time.
Full time, but they're going to take 2. So this could square us up here. This is everything. I can hear the final buzzer. I don't care. We're not leaving here until we know the outcome of this game and whether we will be square up or Darkies connection will take the win.
A little bit of ill-disciplined by number 12, Waters.
Yeah, brother, call it out. That's shame. But he will be kicking himself if Bindas do get this. All right, from 35 out, lined up from Tanner.
Back, it's our 9 a.m. game. In 5 minutes, we kick off our next round of games at 10 a.m. On field 1, Canberra Warriors versus Sunshine Coast Bikers Gold. Field 2.
Marcus Tanner, it swings to the right, and that will be full time here on field 4. The Darkies connection maintain their 2-point lead and win over CQ Murri Bindas, but don't go anywhere. Kicking off at 10 o'clock, we have Sam Speedy Memorial and Bardi Warriors, and that will be the final round of our men's fixtures before moving in to knockout later in the